Hello Pisces, how are you? I am JB Shaw, but you can call me Jeremy, and I am your astrologer, and I'm here to talk you through the energies of March, and we're going to pull some cards on that as well. And Pisces, it's all about you at the moment. It's a bit like last month actually. The astrology is very much focused on the energy of Pisces, and it's all the lights are on you, all the cameras on you at the moment. You guys are there to lead us the way. The lunar nodes take 18 years to go around the zodiac. Okay, so they hang out in each sign for about a year and a half. And right now, the North Node is in Pisces, okay? So that's why it's all on you. All the focus is on you. What's more, okay, so that in itself is quite big, right? Because that's not that common that happens. But we also have Neptune, which is your ruler. Neptune is the ruling planet of Pisces in his own sign of Pisces. Not only that, but at the very, 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 very end of Pisces, okay? For me as an astrologer, I think when something's at the end of a sign, it's called the anaretic degree. And for me, that's inherently Piscean anyway. So you've got this super Piscean quality. Neptune has been in your sign since 2011. So this is very much a collective energy, but it's very much, you know, the wrapping up phase right now. He is going to go into Aries and then come back again. So the whole job will be finished in January next year. But in the month of March, Neptune's going to be in the final degree of the entire zodiac, okay, in the sign that he rules. So it's a really big deal. And what does this mean? Okay, what does this mean practically? Well, all the archetypes of the zodiac are really big archetypes. There's a whole spectrum of possibilities for how they can play out. The lower end of Pisces is the, you know, the codependency, the lack of boundaries, the addiction, the escapism, the fantasy, Neptune, yeah, like projection, all that kind of thing. And also victim consciousness. You probably noticed in the collective there's been a real encouragement for people to be a victim and to really play that up. You know, I'm not saying there aren't real victims, but that's kind of been a theme since then. So the question is, Pisces, where are you right now? So you've had since 2011 to think about this. Where are you on that whole spectrum from all the stuff I've talked about towards the other end, which is, you know, enlightenment, you know, freedom, the unity consciousness, the ability to dream, but actually bring it into reality, okay, because Saturn's in your sign as well. So that's very much the thing at the moment. The ability to have absolute compassion for all of humanity, unconditional love, okay, because we've also got Venus in your sign this month, okay, unconditional love. So this is really a month to be wrestling with all these themes and how you've been dealing with them over the past few years, well, since 2011. And all the eyes on you. It's a really funny month because we start with Mercury conjunct Neptune on the nodes on March the 2nd. Okay, so Mercury is the left brain, Pisces and Neptune is the right brain. So it's like, how are we going to synthesize these? Mercury is the ruler of Virgo, so that's about the order and the neatness. And Neptune balances that out with the chaos and the, you know, the merging and the oneness that is needed for Virgo. So yeah, this is a really good time right at the beginning of the month, so March the 2nd, to synthesize these, to see how your conscious mind can synthesize these bigger downloads from the collective. And it's a really interesting month because it kind of bookends the month with this aspect, because exactly the same thing happens right at the end of the month. Okay, so on March the 30th, we've got Mercury conjunct Neptune as well. The very, 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 very last degree, not even the last degree, the last minute of the last degree of the zodiac. That's just so insane. So yeah, it's such a good time to, as much as you can, I'm not saying like take a retreat or anything necessarily, unless you can, but really go inwards and really think about what the archetype of Pisces means to you. And happy birthday, by the way. How could I forget that? Happy birthday to you, because it's your birthday month. We also have, yeah, so I'm going to talk about that polarity between Virgo and Pisces. Virgo is the order and the neatness. Pisces is the chaos and the surrender to the divine. In the middle of this month, on the 14th of March, well, the first thing that happens, we've got Mercury retrograde, but that's in Aries, but he's going to go back into your sign, right? Then we've got the full moon eclipse in Virgo, the end of Virgo. So that's very much going to activate you guys as well, Pisces. A full moon is when the sun and the moon are opposite. Okay, so the moon is going to be opposite your sign. So we're really going to be seeing like how, it's the same thing, like how are you living out this Pisces thing? Are you able to bring in that structure and that order, okay? Because also the sun is right next to Saturn in your sign on the 12th of March as well. So both that and the eclipse is saying, okay, you can do the dreaming, you can do all that, can you actually put it into action? Okay, and the cards talk about this as well. Can you actually put that into action and step out into the world, okay, with your vision? The only other thing I want to say about the astrology is that on the March the 27th, we've got Venus joining Neptune at the end of Pisces as well. So as I said, Venus is sometimes seen as the lower octave of Neptune. It's about love, but it's the love of the world, right? In the worldly kind of love. It's like, what do I love? What art do I love? What music do I love? What people do I love? And it's meeting with Neptune. So that's going to be like, how can I spiritualize this? How can I turn this into unconditional love? Okay. How can I have a connection with a partner when I'm also connected to the divine? Okay. So I don't need to come at them with all this needy energy. They don't need to come at me with this needy energy. We're both connected to the divine. So I can let them mess up. I can let them be whoever they want. Okay. Really, really big energies this month for you. So very much synthesizing your personal day-to-day life, okay, with Mercury, the Sun, Venus, with this big spiritual aspects and your connection to the divine. Okay, so let's get into the cards, shall we, my dear Pisces? This is very much a reading of something that you've started, some kind of project. I was talking about this last month, wasn't I? Some kind of enterprise. It seemed to be a theme last month for everyone. Okay, let's start with the positive. So in the situation, you've got the Emperor card. Okay. Number 4, I love that, solidity, but he is in the reverse. And in the base of the reading, we've got the 4 of Swords. So I really like that as a start. You might have been seeing the number 4, and and 1. You might be seeing 4, which I know a lot of you have. So the Ace of Wands is the card that's crossing the energy. So that's what I want to start with. There's a really lovely foundation here. You have started to build something that's uniquely yours. But because I know what you like, Pisces, I know you like to hide in the shadows, hide in the cave. It feels like you started and you've got really good intentions and you do have a good mindset. It feels like you're resting, you're meditating when you need to, which is cool. But it's maybe a bit scary, okay? Emperor reversed. There's some very masculine energy that wants to come out, but he's not able to, right? So he's reversed. This could be at one end of the spectrum. It could be like way too macho energy. I don't feel that it's the case for you, Pisces, just because I know what you like. It's not really your vibe. And then the Ace of Wands in the reverse. You know what I'm getting? I'll be honest. I'm getting a lot of sexual energy here. It feels like you're having to learn how to use the sexual energy in a different way. I mean, this image doesn't really need any explanation, does it? This is a fabulous energy, by the way, the Ace of Wands, because it's some project, it's some thing that you've started. You know what I see for this? This is like the downloads from on high that I think you're missing because the sexual energy's been scattered somehow. Because this card's in the reverse as well. So, but I want to say it's a really good start. Like, it's a really good reading, but there's so much in the reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's a very similar vibe to Emperor reversed. Some kind of, attempt to gain mastery over the element of fire, over the element, action, enterprise, but it's kind of difficult to get there, or you're kind of struggling to get over the starting blocks. But top marks for effort, really top marks for effort, because I know, Pisces, how hard you find that. In the past, we've got the Sun again, creatively self-actualizing, and it's in the reversed. So there's some kind of self-doubt going on, and I really feel this is the time to go back to the joy. Like, why is it you're doing this thing, Pisces? Why, like, what's getting you out of bed in the morning that means that you have to do this particular thing? And just remember that. You have to remember as well, Pisces, there's no one else in the world doing it. Literally not one person in the world who's doing it quite the way you're doing it. And I feel that there's so much going on in the background for you. There's so many psychic downloads and psychic sensitivity. You might not be aware that other people don't have that, okay? You get to experience things in a way that not everyone can, right? Because you're so sensitive. Now, okay, that means the bad as well, like the ugly and the sadness, but also the glory and the wonder and that incredible dream, poetic, dreamy, escapist music, right? That's you as well. You have to realize that that's a gift, right? That's a superpower that you've been given, okay, Pisces? Because there's a bit of doubting. Got the Page of Pentacles in your conscious position. So yeah, this is lovely. This is like a nice start, okay? But he's in the reverse, so he's like, oh. It's like he's starting, but he's like, oh. He doesn't want to hand over the coin yet because he's doubting himself. 7 of Wands reversed in the future. Yeah, you know what I'm getting from here, Pisces, is that because this is so new for you, this venture, this venturing out into the unknown, into this bold territory of enterprise, it's like you're having to come. Maybe someone asks you a very reasonable question about your business or your business plan or something, or so gives you some really good feedback, okay, which is really healthy. But you take it the wrong way. You're like, oh, why are they criticizing me? And so you're like on the defensive. That's the 7 of Wands. So don't feel like that. Just remember, Pisces. Remember what I said about the astrology. These are massive times for you. Really, like once in a lifetime times actually for Pisces. So just chill out, which I know you're really good at as well. So call on that, okay? Call on that beautiful feminine energy that you're so connected to, and just rest, sit by the sea. Neptune's the sea. Sit by the sea. I don't like ending on that 7 of Wands reverse, so I'm gonna ask what we need to know about that. Maybe okay, first of all, what's it about? Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, okay, so there's some kind of, okay, I think I know what this is about. Okay, this is your psychic gift, which you're so good at. Sometime over the past, well, since 2011, you'll have had Neptune on your sign. And you've probably had Neptune on your Mercury as well, which is your conscious mind. If you can trace that back in the skies to see when that was, have a look, because you've probably had some kind of psychic download or like some ability going online since then, okay, Pisces. And you need to use it. Use your intuition. If you've been building, let's say, a business, and you've been learning all the stuff and doing this, that, and the other, and building a funnel and goodness knows what, which is all necessary. You might have been saying, oh, I need to do it like these other people do it, but you need to also trust your intuition, okay, and just do it your way. Just do it your way. Who cares about them? Just try it, okay? Someone said something to me the other day, which was so amazing, about, starting something new, and it was like, when you're starting something new, you've actually got nothing to lose, right? So you can afford to just take these crazy risks and just say, what if it would work my way? Like, I've never heard anyone on YouTube say this, but what if my business idea, which is totally wacky and off key, but it's just mine and it's very intuitive, what if it works? Well, give it a chance, okay? Sun conjunct Saturn on March the 12th. Let's put it into action. You know what? Who cares if it goes wrong? You'll just have an experience to learn from. Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, you're really feeling bruised by this. Some kind of comment, some kind of feedback. Oh, there we go, the Lovers. How lovely is that? Yeah, you know what, Pisces, I'm going to end this by saying, just step into your joy. This is going to guide you home. Step into your joy, step into your neatness. Oh, by the way, wait, I've just noticed something. Look at that. The pairing. Okay, we ended with the Lovers. How could I not talk about love when we got Venus in your sign? Hello. And then look at these guys on the Sun card. Okay, so Spirit's giving me a nudge to talk about partnership. Yeah, Venus is in your sign. What can I say? It's an amazing time for partnership. It's an amazing time for love. But I think as regards this, which I do feel, because it was Emperor reversed, Ace of Wands, I still think this is more about your project, whatever it is you're setting up. And you just need to chill the F out. Take a chill pill. Sit by the sea. And just trust, which you're so good at. And you've also got the energy of that, right? Because you've got Neptune in your sign, okay? So you're able to trust even more. So I'll end it there. Have a beautiful March, my dear, sensitive, beautiful Pisces. And I'll see you soon.